Captain Reynolds bellowed commands to us as we struggled to hold our position. The six-legged horde surged forward, and I gripped my plasma rifle, my hands trembling with fear. I risked a glance over our makeshift barricade, my pulse racing at the sight of the vast enemy swarm. These small, vicious creatures, which we had dubbed biters, numbered in the thousands. Though our artillery could decimate many at once, the swarm seemed endless. Everywhere on the battlefield, plasma bolts burst among the creatures. For every 10 we eliminated, 50 more surged forward. They moved in unison, a relentless wave of chitinous bodies. Our plasma rifles spat out heated bolts, obliterating dozens in explosive bursts. "Hold the line! Reinforcements are coming!" Captain Reynolds shouted, igniting a spark of hope among the troops. Suddenly, a Pretorian, a larger beast with a lethal blade-like appendages, charged. It used the smaller creatures as a shield, making it nearly impossible to stop. Our few desperate shots only cleared a path through the lesser swarmers. This tactic was typical. The small creatures would exhaust our weapons, allowing the larger threats to breach our defenses. As the Pretorian advanced, our weapons struggled to reload, and retreat seemed our only option. Standing up, I aimed and fired at the beast, but it was futile. The front lines were collapsing, and panic set in. Either the upcoming artillery strike or the beast itself seemed destined to end us. Just then, a barrage of explosions and gunfire erupted. Time seemed to slow as countless projectiles tore through the air, slicing through both the swarm and the Pretorian. Some rounds merely chipped at the beast's armor, while others burst through, taking down hundreds of swarmers with each explosive impact. Amidst the chaos, an unfamiliar aircraft swooped low, its design like nothing we had seen before. It moved with the grace of a predatory bird, its guns unfamiliar yet devastatingly effective. As it and others like it unleashed hell upon the swarm with bullets and chemical rockets, the tide of the battle shifted within moments. As we watched, stunned by the ferocity of the onslaught, new figures emerged in our trenches. They were smaller than us, each equipped with advanced weaponry and wearing segmented armor. Their precise movements and efficient firing patterns were unlike anything we'd encountered. These new allies, humans as we learned, had not only advanced technology but a strategic approach that complemented our brute force. One human, noticeable for his compact stature and quick, precise gestures, caught my attention. He compared his small, rapid-firing gun to my larger plasma rifle, suggesting a division of tasks. His idea was clear. We would target the large creatures with our powerful weapons, while the humans handled the swarm with their rapid-fire arms. Quickly adapting to this new strategy, we reformed our lines. "Focus on the giants. Let the humans deal with the swarm," I commanded. As our plasma weapons powered up, the humans prepared their firearms with mechanical precision. The human in front of me pointed to the sky, indicating the aircraft would soon return to rearm and continue the assault. He communicated the timing with hand signals, a universal language of urgency and coordination. With renewed vigor and a clear strategy, we held our ground. The human-led counterattack was brutal and effective, carving through the swarm as our plasma rifles took down the remaining Pretorians. The combined force of our weapons and the humans' tactical acumen turned what seemed like an imminent defeat into a staggering victory, showcasing the power of unity and the importance of adapting to new allies and battle strategies. They unleashed their ordnance, exploding directly into the heart of the swarm. Hundreds of the swarm were annihilated instantly, with fragments of their monstrous bodies scattering in every direction. The kinetic energy of some shattered exoskeletons incapacitated more enemies through the sheer volume of shrapnel produced. The humans, wielding their larger guns, seized every opportunity to target a Pretorian, their shots resonating with successful impacts. Despite the relentless barrage of metal, the swarm surged forward with tens of thousands still to be considered. However, a significant tactical insight emerged, observed by both our forces and the humans. Whenever a human marksman eliminated a Pretorian with a precise shot, they would shout a command. This signaled the others to concentrate their fire, causing the swarm to momentarily fall back, a behavioral pattern previously unnoticed due to the swarm's overwhelming numbers. As one particular Pretorian ventured closer than the rest, We aligned our plasma rifles and unleashed a focused volley. The creature was obliterated into a mess of goo, prompting the swarm it led to hastily retreat. This newly observed pattern empowered us, and quickly a strategy was formulated, a strategy not deployed in 600 years of warfare. As we held our position steadfastly, the human aircraft returned, delivering a decisive strike that obliterated the hive mind. Severing this link caused immediate disarray within the swarm. The swarmlings halted, caught in a frenzy of rage or pain, ultimately turning on each other or dying in confusion. The remaining Pretorians and Centurions were swiftly dispatched by our human allies. The obliteration of the first hive mind link in over 4 centuries marked a monumental victory. Our jubilation was palpable, our war chants and leaps of joy surprising our new allies as the swarm disintegrated. Yet the humans weren't done. They advanced cautiously, ensuring no remnants of the swarm survived by eliminating any stragglers among the fallen bodies. Amidst our celebration, the human who had communicated earlier with me approached again. This time he activated a translator device on his helmet, speaking in a somewhat broken, childlike version of Sarin. "Understand me? Me talk, you hear?" His words were clear, though primitive. "Yes, I do. Who are you?" I responded. "Corporal Withers, Army Human," he replied, gesturing towards himself. The translation was rudimentary, but effective enough for basic communication. He extended his hand in a gesture of camaraderie, and despite our size difference, I grasped it firmly in acknowledgement. Our celebration was abruptly cut short as more human war machines arrived, delivering supplies both medical and martial in nature. It was clear that although we had won a battle, the war was far from over. Only 6 months after that initial engagement, our strategic partnership had turned the tide of a millennium-long stalemate. With the humans' help, we were not only holding back the Horde, but reclaiming lost planets. The humans had suffered significant losses, akin to our own, yet their involvement had brought about real victories. Victories that were once considered hollow were now tangible, allowing us to reclaim territory lost long ago. The integration of human ballistic and kinetic weaponry into our strategy allowed us to effectively counter the overwhelming numbers of the Horde. By combining our technologies and tactics, we swiftly recaptured one of our colony worlds. This newfound cooperation with humanity transformed our approach to warfare. Their willingness to stand alongside us, to integrate their strategies with ours, has paved the way for future victories. Together with relentless determination and a newfound alliance, we are prepared to continue our push against the Horde, reclaiming every world lost to their insatiable hunger. This concludes our tale of the day the war was won. If this story of bravery, tactical innovation, and unlikely alliances inspired you, show your support by leaving a like. Comment with the word unity if you believe in the strength of collaboration. And don't forget to subscribe if you love epic stories of courage and teamwork. Your engagement fuels our passion to share more extraordinary tales. Thank you for joining us on this interstellar journey.